It appears there was a bit of a standoff outside the Library of Congress. Two Trump officials were temporarily blocked from entering the Library of Congress, showing you that there's still a bit of resistance inside our government. Two Justice Department officials, Paul Perkins, an Associate Deputy Attorney General, and Brian Neves, a Deputy Chief of Staff and Senior Policy Counsel, were trying to get into the Copyright Office. Yeah. And, well, they weren't allowed in. They were denied entry about 9 a.m., according to sources who spoke on the condition of anonymity. The pair had brought a letter from the White House declaring that they were going to be serving in two top positions at the library under Trump's former lawyer, Todd Blanche. So just to show you how that guy got rewarded, he was put in a top position at the Library of Congress. Yes. He was named acting Librarian of Congress by Trump on Monday, an appointment that does have to be confirmed by the Senate, but you think he cares? No, of course not. Now, the letter reportedly declared that Perkins would be acting as Register of Copyrights and Director of the Copyright Office, while Neves would be the acting Deputy Librarian. So what exactly happened in this little standoff? Well, basically, they showed up, they had a letter, and staffers blocked them from coming in. Now, staff members called the Capitol Police to intervene, and what happened is that the standoff ended peacefully after General Counsel Meg Williams asked these two individuals to leave and said, "You are not allowed access to the Copyright Office, so get the F out." And they did. They left. Now, Trump had taken over this library after firing the former Librarian of Congress, Carla Hayden, on Thursday. He then also fired the director of the Copyright Office, Cheryl Perlmutter, over the weekend, according to reports. That said, the staff at the library are not recognizing Trump's staffing changes. That's right. Instead, they see Robert Newland as their new interim replacement instead. So there you go. Newland was principal deputy librarian and Hayden's second in command. They're saying hell no to Todd Blanche. And they're also waiting for Congress to step in. So how is that going? Apparently not great, although you do have one member, Representative Joe Morrell, who did describe Trump's termination of Perlmutter in particular as a brazen, unprecedented power grab with no legal basis in a statement Saturday. So that's about the strongest statement on that one. But nonetheless, I'm still got to wait for the rest of Congress to get involved here. But anyway, why was Perlmutter fired anyway? Well, it turns out that she made some people angry, particularly Trump's donors, after publishing a report that is critical of artificial intelligence. Okay, specifically talking about how, hey, maybe AI should not be allowed to train itself on people's copyrighted works, the stuff that should be, protected by copyright. You got these Silicon Valley, tech bros, tech lords, whatever you want to call them, that have been training their AI models on other people's work, specifically like art. Okay, to get all the AI to do all the art while we get stuck doing the menial crap, which is pretty ridiculous because shouldn't it be the opposite? Shouldn't be, the AI, the computers be doing all the menial BS work while the humans can do the art? Apparently not. Apparently in our tech dystopia, everything is inverted in one of the worst, most dumbest ways, by the way. But anyway, the report says that, hey, look, you shouldn't be allowed to use fair use, okay? In a report, the Copyright Office says that while it's not possible to prejudge the outcome of all individual cases, there are limitations on how much AI companies can count on using fair use as a defense when training their models on this copyrighted content. For example, the report says research and analysis would probably be allowed. That makes sense. I mean, using AI for research and analysis does make sense. But using it to create art and stuff? No. Making commercial use of vast troves of copyrighted works to produce expressive content that competes with them in existing markets, especially where this is accomplished through illegal access, goes beyond established fair use boundaries. 100%. Now, that said, AI tech bros like Elon Musk and Peter Thiel, they're not very happy about that. In fact, they probably told Donald Trump to fire Perlmutter. And so, of course, he did, like a good little bitch. I mean, Donald Trump, got to understand that he is not really running the show here. Okay, this is all the donors, the AI guys, the tech bros, and the Project 2025 people. They're really running this administration. Donald Trump just serves as the orange face. Okay, he's the guy who is just smart enough to operate the pen. That's it. He's doing the stupid things, obviously, because they're just letting him do the stupid things because it's a distraction. While the rest of them, they do the really evil stuff. Okay, they're coming for Social Security, Medicaid. They're staffing the government with their little underlings. Okay, the blunderkins. And so that's what's going on here. Okay, while we're distracted with the ridiculousness of Trump, you got these people out here that are really doing this hostile takeover of the government. And I really do hope that there are staffers that continue to keep fighting against this and stymie them until the midterms, where I really do hope that, yes, I know it's a small hope, but it's a hope indeed, that you have a Democratic majority staffed with actual fighters, okay? And I know this is a rather big ask of me to actually have Democrats willing to fight as a majority. I mean, look at you, Chuck Schumer, you know, because you ain't exactly all that strong, okay? But I am hoping that we can get some strong people in the, elected in the midterms, and to have a majority that can finally put a check on the Trump regime. But once again, I guess on that front, we'll have to see. But resistance like this, though, is pretty important in trying to hold back this aggressive takeover of our government. And I say it, our government, because it belongs to all of us, not just the MAGA freaks. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.